Okay, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Bye-bye. Just testing the sound. Hello, hello, hello. Are we good? Already banger music. That's what I can tell. Oh, I gotta check it. Sounds good to me. Alright. Still working? Beautiful. Okay. Let me set up my streams and then we'll be good to go. Okay, edit. Okay. And good to go. Chat not connecting. Maybe it will now. Beautiful. Okay, chat's connected. Alright. Okay, we'll just get it from here, I guess. Well, I'd like to change the output of the recording, but I can't. Alright, well, we can always just download the stream. It's fine. Got my coffee. I think we're ready to go. Okay. So I think we're just about ready to get going here. Making sure everything is set correctly. Gonna move this file so I have more room here. Continue. Okay, so the game we're gonna be playing is Phoenix Wright. It is a point-and-click game, and it is about law, so I thought I would give it a try. And we'll see how it is. Just moving a file is gonna take about 3 minutes, but no need to rush. Go through the options here. That seems a little loud. Maybe it's okay. We'll see. That's a fine noise. Text skip. Single box skip. Screen shake on, obviously. Vibration on. High transparency and off is fine. English is fine. And okay. Saving. Alright. We're going to be playing a new game. There's 3 games. Phoenix Wright, Phoenix Wright Justice for All, Trials and Tribulation. Alright, we're gonna play through them all every Saturday. That's gonna be our thing. We're gonna play every Saturday. Almost there. Okay, that's great, but alright, well, it's fine. How's the stream sounding? Good? The difference between music and my voice is good? How's everybody doing Saturday morning? Saturday morning's the best time to play games. Nobody wants to do anything Saturday morning. Nobody wants to get going. Everybody wants to do that in the afternoon, so we wake up and we play video games. That's what we do. Okay. We got about 4 minutes left until the next thing. I'm curious to see in this game if they're going to be super sensationalized like how a lot of TV shows are, or if maybe it'll be rooted in some sort of reality. But what I'm assuming is he's gonna be playing detective along with attorney. I wonder how this game's gonna go. I've heard great things, but we will see. Why are you messed up? Seems good. Don't know why YouTube's telling me there's an error. Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be any issues. There's no issues with Twitch. Could have done normal latency. That's okay. Let me go. Think my settings are not good for streaming. 1 second. Okay. Settings. Okay. We'll do it after, it's fine. We'll do it for the next one. If it's no good. But it should be good. Should be fine. Internet's great. Internet's great. It looks great on my screen when I check it out, so. Okay, we're ready to go. So I'm going to hit record and start going. Okay, good morning everybody. It's the first Saturday that we are playing the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. I'm going to be playing through all 3 of these games every Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 12, I guess p.m. EST. So join in if you want to join live, but I'll also be doing recordings of it. So thanks for watching, and let's get into it. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Yes, please. Gasp. The murder weapon. Damn it. Why me? Can't get caught, not like this. Oh, we already know what the murder guy looks like. someone like him. Okay. Well, we already know it's him, so I guess there isn't much detecting. Just proving our client is not guilty. Right. Oh? Hello there, Mia. Glad you made it on time. Impressed by what? Oh, yeah, we're all about taking the murder trial. Thank you, thank you. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yep. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, news to me. Want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Jeez. Chill out, buddy. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Larry. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. Can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspapers say it was you. But we know that's not true. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Sure. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Because we know it wasn't him. Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Can't be telling the judge that. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks. I hope I can control my nerves too. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Okay, tutorial time? Yes, Your Honor. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Thank you. Thank you. What's the victim's name? Woof, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. I don't know the victim's name. I just forgot to temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Press the R button to check it at any time, okay? Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this? I'm gonna say it's Cindy Stone. Yeah, it's Cindy. I was gonna go with that no matter what. Correct. Now, what was the cause of death? It was because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. Answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. If only that's what it took to be a lawyer. Answer those 3 simple questions. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker, lying on the floor next to the victim. The court accepts it into evidence. Perfect. That's true. I know, I got it. Prosecution may call its first witness. You can't. Okay, little lesson on Canadian law. You cannot call the defendant to the stand. So, the prosecution is not allowed to examine the defendant unless the defendant goes to the stand himself. So a lot of times in criminal trials, the defendant just won't take the stand because it gives the prosecution no opportunity to cross-examine him. So here's one thing that's already wrong. The prosecution is calling the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that may help my client's case. You get the chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. That's exactly the reason why the defendant isn't supposed to take the stand, especially if he's guilty. You just let him sit in the bench and hope the prosecution can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he committed the crime. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Fucking Larry. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Anthony. I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Your Honor, the victim's passport. Make myself a little smaller. Okay. Savas, I have not played this game before. No. This is the first time I'm playing it. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Who's on trial here, the victim or the defendant? I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Objection! Cheating she-dog. Alright. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite, Judge. You can't agree with him. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Okay, but you gotta answer the question. What do I do now? Answer honestly. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order in the courtroom. Dude, chill. I wasn't home, man, so like I didn't see it. Oh? You can't object to an answer. You can object to a question. He just objected to an answer. Defendant is lying. That simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Okay. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. I have a feeling Mr. Frank Sawit is going to be the murderer. Oh, look at him. I see it. Mr. Sawit, do you sell newspaper subscriptions? Is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. He did. He was. The judge is asking questions now? Witness testimony. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. No, come on. Nobody does that shit. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I coiled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I thought you didn't go in. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran away was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Yeah, he told the truth. I said that. Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. No, it wasn't. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay. From noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay, well, the story checks out then, huh? Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Thank you, that's what I've been waiting for, jeez. Thanks, Mia. It's the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? To expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying. Client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. I will. Thank you, Mia. Thank you. Yeah, cross-examination of this bitch. Wait. How do I want to see the court record? Yeah. Time of death, 4 to 5 p.m. So there's the contradiction, right? He said 1 p.m. Okay, so noon to 6 p.m. was the blackout, so that checks out. How am I sounding in the chat? Let me know if I sound, if the music is too loud or if I'm too loud. Okay, so I think that's the contradiction is the time. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright. Found myself unable to go inside. About to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the car was. Hold it! Hold it! But you said you didn't go to the apartment, or did you? Oh, I thought you said inside the. You said cordless? You said cordless, Mr. Sawit? Hey, shut the fuck up, man. It's my cross-examination. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Hold it! Hold it! Hold the fucking phone. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Absolutely. He seems really confident. Yes, it does, Mia. Yes, it does. I will present some evidence. Here. Objection! Objection to your answer. Found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to, no body. Good one, Phoenix, in court. No body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. Oh, You can't object. He already gave his answer, man. Okay, so in real court, when I ask a question, the prosecution has to object before the guy answers, or else they're just you kind of lose your window. So he's got to make his objection to my question. And you can't make it on trivial grounds. You have to. It's an objection to relevance, and then I have to prove its relevance. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time, and you can't give an answer for him. I find that hard to believe, Mr. Sawit. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Thanks, Mia. All I have to do is point out the contradiction. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Agreed. Wait, I remember now. Alright, let's see your changes. You see, When I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Terribly sorry. Heard a voice saying the time on a taped recording. He just gave new evidence. I've got this one, Mia. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying it was probably coming from the television. Probably. Okay. He heard the time. Okay. I thought the power was out. Objection! I thought the power was out, Mr. Sawit. A blackout at the time of discovery. And this record proves it. Couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah! I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant contradictions are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. Yeah, why the fuck would you put yourself on the stand if you were the murderer? Obviously, there's gonna be contradictions. Let's hear your testimony. One more, please. Alright, let's see. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. It wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. Killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. No, the murder weapon was the thinker. I guess that would explain it. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. I mean, he knows that the murder weapon is the statue, so I don't know why he would try that. How is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? To answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey! I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Seems wrong to say no. Yes, Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. It's true. Clearly a contradiction. The The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove it, I wanna know. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Oh, that did. That went quickly. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about it at the time. Is there a fucking question here? Cross-examination is supposed to be a bunch of questions. You can't just make your submissions during cross-examination. You gotta make your submissions after cross-examination. That's why you were so certain about the time. What do you mean, the meaning of this? Baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face as evidence. The witness care to elaborate? Did you shake the victim with the clock? Gwah! You can't just throw your toupee at people. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you. Yeah, G-Man. This isn't exactly real law that I'm working with here, but it's fine. It's entertaining. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound that the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Whole case is riding on this. I'd better think carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply all you have to do is examine the batteries. That actually means nothing. Are in the right way. The clock seems to be working fine. The clock was working fine. Oh, whoops. sorry. I got confused back there with all those testimonies. Mr. Wright! I'm afraid I have to penalize you. Try to think things through more carefully. Oh, I have health? Yes, Your Honor. As I was saying. Okay, reset. The sound of Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply ask the neighbors. I'm sure one of them heard the clock tell the time when the incident occurred. Well, we have already made all the necessary inquiries. Everyone living near the victim's apartment was out at the time of the murder. Furthermore, even if a neighbor had heard the clock, that would not prove Mr. Sawit had heard anything. Okay. Apparently I'm not very good at lawyering. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Let me think about it again. What, just try sounding the clock? Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That's what he was going for. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. That's why, because it's 3 hours earlier. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of day. So Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Taunting him. You forgot one thing. While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you lack critical evidence to support your claim. This judge is fucking stupid, man. Just going along with the roller coaster of the courtroom. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, sure. Unfortunately... Hey, treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. Mia is gonna step in. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. You can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yeah, of course. Maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it right. Find it and let them have it. Have I found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see if you can pull this one off. Paris? Paris is 3 hours slow. That's gonna be my guess. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Mr. Did It? Good one, Phoenix. What? Did he just die? Order! Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. What? Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen somebody complete a defense so quickly. Well, thank you. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but the this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Confetti! And with that, this court is adjourned. Oh yeah. Turns out that Frank Sewitt was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sewitt let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sewitt grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find, struck her dead. Oh. Defendant lobby number 2. Still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Don't give her all the credit. It's been a while since I've had a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief look this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Life is over. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. My Cindy Windy's gone forever, man. Gone forever. Jeez. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treats. Oh no, I couldn't. Yeah, come on, Larry. It's a present. That was evidence. I made this clock for her. I made one for her and I made one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. Keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe that? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that just make you want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. You don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Well, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. I don't. Stop saying right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. It's gotta be the statue. Take that! Take that! She took it on her trip. This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. True. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Thank you, Mia. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. Wow, Mia, are you hitting on me? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Pretty great. Great first story. Introduced us to the law. The law in this game. Sure, save my progress. Save the progress. Okay. Cool. Okay, we'll stop recording. There we go. First episode in the book. Episode 1. Move it to YouTube. Okay. I'm going to make another coffee and I'll be back soon. Oh. Leave this here. All right. Got some more coffee. Got myself some dates. And we're ready to begin episode 2. Oh, I already saved it. Back. Bring, bring. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me, Mia. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How are you? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great, thanks. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz coming about for the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. Had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Sure. Burgers are good, something good. Hit the usual joint. The deal. See you soon. Nice. Those are bad noise. Okay. Episode 2. Alright, episode 2. Phoenix Wright. Let's do it. Now, Miss Faye. I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye. You are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed all those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. What? Mia's gonna die? Oh. Ooh. Red, white, blue. What? Faye & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out to dinner. That's not gonna happen anymore. Because Miss Faye's dead. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Sure, office. That smell, blood. Sis. Someone's there. It's the sister. Chief? Chief? Chief! Dead. Hello, Maya. What? What? Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. This is fucking dark. Ace. Chief. We gotta examine. You can only examine certain things, but is detective as well. The thinker. It's encrusted with dry blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Wait, so is it in there? I want it for the court record. Guess we'll examine the body. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. But I thought, didn't he say that he held her shoulders and she was warm but quickly became cold? The thinker lying next to her must have been the word murder weapon. The thinker added to the court record. Okay. Made by Larry Butts. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Okay. Broken glass. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Maya. Maya. Piece of paper is a receipt from the department store, dated yesterday. Department store receipt. Okay. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. It's obviously Maya, her sister. Oh, okay, so I already got it all. Chief's chair, a simple function of design, feels pretty good to sit into. Blinds. There's a large building right across from the office, the Gateway Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Okie doke. Okay. Options. Oh, no. Go back. Move. Offices. That girl just now. Where'd she go? Put it right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I don't know. I guess. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. That's what we're trying to figure out, man. say? Is there a phone? Okay. Doors open? True. Good point. A real luxury model. Let's see if there's a phone at the desk. Phoenix sits at the reception desk. Craziness. I'm Phoenix Wright, ace attorney. Okay, so I've examined all of this. What the fuck are my options? You and the chief. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis. So she was already dead. Let's present the thinker. About the thinker. That was Osis. Sob. Alright. Alright, well. I gotta find a way to call the police. Oh. There it is. Right, I better call the police. Police? Please come quick. What? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. She's gonna think it was us. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used the PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Well, that's good for her. Let's look at her notes. Ledger book. Everything is written ultra neat handwriting. Makes a good bit of money, because you're lawyers. Lawyers make good money. Phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better not use it. Okay. Well, I gotta find something. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Nice, okay. I looked at everything in here, so let's go back. Back to the office. Wee wee wee. Freeze, police. Oh, hello, sir. Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. Okay. See? Sure. Okay. Great, just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Nah. This word Maya mean anything to you? What a great detective. That's my name. What? She wrote down the killer's name. Oh, come on. Come on, Dick. You know that Maya didn't do it. Crazy talk. Arrested on the spot. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Yeah, because I'm going to be her lawyer now. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. She looks so tired. Yeah, I bet. Are you gonna be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never gonna believe me, are they? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, no! I never thought. Heard what about me? She was talking about how awesome I am. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh, come on. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But, at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did all this to Mia. I know. We can examine some things. Smile for the camera. Who's this guy? This guy monitors his room. He has a movement inch. A real pro, this man. Okay. Can I move? Oh, I can go back to the law offices. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. What's with that outfit? This is what all acolytes wear. My uniform, you could say. What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing. Strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that's strange. Day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Let me see. let's hear it. The detective took some. Okay, I'll talk to the detective. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Yeah? So you're an acolyte medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into that stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real nice, honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? And just ask her who killed her? Still in training. Couldn't do something on that level. Thought that would be too easy. Could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Oh, come on. I'm sorry. I think this is the kind of thing you should really do yourself. You're right. Nobody could get a hold of him. They couldn't find him. I have no one left to ask. Say, what about your parents? Okay, don't worry. I'll go ask him for you. Wow. I'm just worried what will happen if I can't find him. They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? 4 o'clock this afternoon? Jeez. Right, I'll be back. No, it's okay. I've kind of gotten used to it. Jeez. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on a piece of evidence. So then, when did you arrive at the office? Right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Ma. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay. I guess we'll move to Roseburg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Sure. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there? This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. I ain't Mr. Butts. No, Phoenix Wright. How could someone mistake me for Larry? Psh, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent, you bitch. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Oh, you've got a sir. You're her lawyer, right, pal? You got business here, you better do it quick. Oh yeah. Present him with the phone. Wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. What? Tell him straight. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Okay. You're quite the detective. Yes, there was. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. We got the phone. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Oh, we already saw this. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Do I want to talk? Maybe. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. You might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Single blunt force trauma at 9 p.m. Death was instantaneous. That's gonna be a key piece. Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal. This is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city has put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. See ya. Oh wait, one more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking with that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. True, let me talk to this woman. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you've already sent her home then. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. She's still in the hotel across the way. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. I don't care about Edgeworth. Go to Gatewater Hotel. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Okay, April. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. You're gonna be the lawyer that cross-examines her, Phoenix. What do you got here? Some champagne? You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Okay, that's important. The screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh. Bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Wonder what could be inside that drawer. Think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe incident? Sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. Or, you know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you can tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see. Dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to just come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. See, there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Oh, Miss May. Oh boy, I agree. Who are you? Are you hitting on me? I'm just doing my job here. I would never. You know, you're cute when you blush. Right. Can you just tell me now what you do? Wow. What a fucking... I can't. Anything to present? No. We can just move away. We'll see if Grossberg's back. Oh, is this Mr. Grossberg? Yes, that's me. That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now? He sounds like he's talk just like that. Yes, well, yes. What do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. And how come no one could ever get in touch with you then? The one and only Marvin Grossberg. Here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? He's one of those lawyers that only takes on winning cases. I can't go on taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Okay. I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. Do I talk with him? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me. Why won't you take the case? I'm busy. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. I must refuse. Goodbye. Creep. Why is he creep? Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyways. I'll look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? Terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? Wow. What is going on here? Wonder if the prosecutor is gonna be the murderer. Quite a painting. My pride and joy. The weave of the straw hat. Straw Hat Crew? 3 million? No chance. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. Do I care? Fine. How did you know Mia Fey? She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You'd see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Okay, cool. Alright, peace out. Going back to represent my... Hiya! Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, see... I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. He was fat. He refused to help. Good job, Maya. I see. I've been abandoned then. Just let me be your lawyer. Sorry, I've never seen that before. I'm trying to show you that I'm a lawyer. What about your family? Father died when he was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. You don't know? She could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in your blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an accident. There was a man, he ruined our mother's life. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer. Left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Wow. True? I feel bad for her. All by yourself up on that mountain. So who is this man who, ruined your mother? It was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir, everyone was talking about it. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Maya, I am going to be your fucking lawyer. Just chill out. Let me defend you. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Why? Well, someone else. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. I have a hunch. There's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior, was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Yeah, Maya. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, Let's fight this one and get you out of here. Woof. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! I trust you, Mia. It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Okay, well, let's go back then. Go see. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? The bellboy of this establishment at your service. Oh, right. Okay, thanks for room service. Do you know where Miss May might be? Yeah, okay, peace out. Steve. Go away, go away. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. He came back quick. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Oh right, sure, Mr. White, Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? We know. We know. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Alright, let's look inside this fucking drawer. Screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Ah, wiretap. Now, what would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? We can just take shit. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait. I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy. Time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Sure, we'll save. Okay, stop recording. Nice, so we're halfway through episode 2, I believe. Episode 2, day 1. Let me just rename the save. And move it. Okay. Alright, I will be right back. Alright. save. We're going day 2 trial. Okay. Time for day 2 of episode 2. It's trial day. Let's go. Let's go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution, Your Honor, is ready. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. We may call our first witness, Your Honor. Prosecution calls the chief detective at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. Witness. Oh, that's Edgeworth. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Oh. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Objection! The court accepts the statue as evidence, still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Beautiful. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Could you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence. She did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Alright, testimony time, baby. As soon as this phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of murder. The very moment you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. I could. Maya just threw something at me. When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Heh. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Yeah. Hold it! Who did you say you got the call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure if it did much though. Right, please continue. Hold it! How long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? 3 minutes. Oof, quick response time. Nice. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth, this is my cross-examination, not your direct examination. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. He is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Hold it! Hold on just 1 second. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Alright. That was funny. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Aha! Yes! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. The hard evidence. Go. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. I know how to object to this. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Come on, Judge. You can't do shit like that. Just let me catch him. It's fine. That's fine. Objection! Objection! There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. Say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote on this note that she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Lawyer tricks? We don't have those. Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt force object. She died immediately. No buts. What a tactic. No butting your way out of this one, Detective. We gotta listen to the order in the court every time. The defense has a point. The judge is handing out points. You can't do that during, you gotta wait till after. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Objection! Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? I can't say I forget. The day of. I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder. You're wrong there, pal. I'm not on fucking trial, buddy. Oh, right. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Wait. Was almost immediate. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. How can there be 2 autopsy reports? Yeah, so... okay, Edgeworth. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. You can't bow! Okay. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known something. You'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? That wasn't a personal attack. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Sure. We can work with this. It's fine. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. This is not good. Not good, Phoenix. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl who saw the murder with her own eyes. Order! No part of her is innocent. Why does she always have her hands up there? Why do they give her this music? Okay. Witness, your name, please. April May. The boob physics. At your service. Wink. Oh, jeez. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? This is ridiculous. Checked in right after lunch. What time? It doesn't say what time she died now. Okay. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court what you saw. This is ridiculous. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, boom, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is remarkably solid testimony. What? You can't just not allow me to cross-examine. That goes against due process. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? Come on, Judge, show a little bit of professionalism here. I was. You must know her techniques well. A cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimony. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes. Motherfucker, let me cross-examine. I'll gladly proceed. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Of course. She has to have some weakness. Thank you. Hold it right there. Slender, sort of, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. And the person attacking it. Hey, shut the fuck up, Edgeworth. I'm asking the questions. Murder scene. Okay, presented. Objection. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in the statement, Your Honor. Oh. So what? Okay, so the window was so far you can't see that it is. You can't see who it is in there. That's what it said. Maybe I have to do it this way. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Yeah, exactly. Edgeworth is attacking the shit out of me, and the judge is saying nothing. Also, I'm cross-examining the witness. He can't say shit. You gotta let me do it. It's ridiculous. Edgeworth is a slime ball. You saw nothing, or you're lying. I'm gonna go with you saw nothing, because the window is too far. Did you really see the defendant at all? She just says erp. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm a clueless about this, I mean. But everything else, she's perfect though. If you really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. I mean, I'm not sure I buy that argument, Phoenix. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. Judge, you can't answer the question for the witness. You stay silent. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr. What are you trying to say? You mean a lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessarily, darling. Exactly. Point. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing from your testimony. is ridiculous. Your testimony again, if you would. I almost had her. Now I just need some evidence to push her over the edge. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. Kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee. Could she have seen all of it? Maybe. I mean... I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. There's no try-agains in real court. You give your testimony, then there's a cross-examination, and whatever was said is on the record, and that's it. No do-overs. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her on the head with that weapon. I saw it. I did. Was it on the desk? I don't know what I'm supposed to... Tells you the time. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Okay. Something here. A clock? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. I'm onto something. Let's just present this to her and see what happens. Quite revealing. Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You said that the statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it, and it doesn't work. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty. Okay, that means nothing. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Objection!
Okay, sure. Relevance. Alright, that's a legitimate objection. Let's explain this.
Objection!
No, you can't object to an objection. Questions are all I've had. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. You may continue to question. So what happens now? Answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? It's not working. It's not working. Heard it from my hotel room. April is so fucking... She's tee-heeing and winking and making cat faces. Oh, it's fucking ridiculous. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. I am not satisfied, Your Honor. It was not working. Because she couldn't have heard it. No, that's not what I was saying. Of course I have proof of that. Amateurs, amateurs. That's another personal attack? Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Judge, stop this man. Propose a test if she really could have heard. Denied. With no direct bearing on the case at hand. I mean, he may have a point that way. May have a point that this really means nothing. I mean, it just means she's lying. So, credibility issues, but... Indeed, objection sustained. Damn, time to switch directions. Sure. No. Because... I meant that she couldn't have heard it because it couldn't have rung. It's broken. You think? Exactly, you just said. Just look at it, Your Honor. Please examine the clock. Oh! It's empty. I told you. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is, as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May, you could have just removed it. After the fact. Quite a show you've put on for us, Miss Wright, Mr. Wright. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. As if the judge didn't think of that. It is a possibility, you're right. Exactly why it doesn't matter. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is the phone.
Take that!
Take that! Take a look at this. That's very cute. Come on, Judge. Come on. You have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. The defendant's... He's getting crazy, eh? The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. A good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could? I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. There it is. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Hey, I don't like that noise. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. We know that Mr. Butts made it. Oops, I forgot. Convenient. The witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, of course. The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Made by Larry Butts. Take that! Take that! It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time we went shopping for a better excuse. You get him, Phoenix. You get her. High time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Oh, ho ho. Damn. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? Phoenix, the king of one-liners, absolutely. It doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Damn, woman, that's crazy. And then she's back in her cat pose. Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Jeez, this is a court of law. The witness will remain calm. Oh, ho, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Back to the boob bouncing. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this isn't... What is this, a TV show to you, Judge? Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder clock was a weapon. The wiretap. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Defense has no rules. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia's face phone, were you not?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I agree. Objection overruled. Thank you, Your Honor. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of it. Okay, well, it's more like just answer the questions. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Edgeworth, shut the fuck up, man. We should get April some anger management classes for sure. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... I don't actually know. It can't be the wiretap. Proof that the victim said on the phone. Oh, well, it's the phone. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. A clock. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. And that's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Edgeworth, shut the fuck up, man. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. La. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. What? You can't tell the judge to shut up, you lawyer. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Welcome to court, bro. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? No, you just gotta answer questions. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. No, she didn't do it. It was pink hair, man. Why the wiretap? Exactly. Yeah, everybody who's going up against Phoenix just does not have a brain. That's for sure. Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? It's tippity tapping, Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. That's not a question. We gotta ask a question. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can and will. Can't be serious. No way. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay. So, the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was, at 9 p.m.? I don't know about that. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. You don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Yeah, we know that. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you but the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Okay, sure, but it just means that your witness is lying all the time, so how can we believe anything that she says? Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. Nope. There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. That's not true. You say everything that she said was fucking ridiculous. Well, does defense have anything to say? Yep, true. I guess I'll say it a second time. Could call the bellboy, but what's the bellboy gonna give us? What do I have in here? How do I tie her? I can't tie her anyway. Okay, we'll call the bellboy. So, in a real court trial, you'd have to make your witness list beforehand. You can't just call surprise witnesses. It's not allowed. Something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
Objection!
What? You can't object to the calling of a witness. Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, can't do that either. I'm allowed to ask whatever questions I want, unless you object to them. Then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. What? Those two things do not correlate. That is my... Okay, so Edgeworth says, here's my condition. You have to admit that your client is guilty. Then I'll consent to you calling a witness. That's fucking ridiculous. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise... Give up? Fine, fuck it. Got nothing to lose except, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool, you fell right into my trap. Hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. They always get away with it. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Why is he holding tea and biscuits in court? That's ridiculous. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. You couldn't put it down? Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. What? Him carrying the tea tray is so funny. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay, let's see. So, what's suspicious to me at the beginning of him saying that is he received a call at 8 to bring the coffee for 9 on the dot. So she could only, if we assume that she has something to do with the crime, then of course she would get herself an alibi right at the time that the murder was committed, which was planned. I'm the head bellboy for 4 generations. Okay, see nothing wrong with that. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. Alright, well, this is not how I wanted you to question him. I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them. And I, ahem. Point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Ah, them. Who's them? How did you not pick up on that, Judge? Why couldn't I press that any further? Hold it right there. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that in detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV, and I wished to drink after she finished. Sure. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. And precisely the rest question, of course. Precisely 9 o'clock then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. So then how did she witness the crime? How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy! Tee! I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I already pressed this issue. Objection! Objection. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? Okay. I lost some more health. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Okay. This bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie, but I have to find something to use in his testimony. One more time, I'll press him until he spills the beans. Or his tea. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening. We already did this. Them. So how I want to press this. Alright, let's look at the evidence. I mean, what does the glass do? I haven't been able to do anything with the glass. Okay, so we press that. Yeah. Oh, maybe he'll say themself here. Them. Are you sure it was Miss May, April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. Okay. Alright, buddy. So how come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, she favored me with, an embrasseur, sure. An embrasseur? Is that French for embrace? Oh, embrasser. It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was never a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Ha ha ha. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. Judge, come on. Man, come on. Give me a chance. The witness may leave the stand. Protest. Wait! Please wait. One last question.
Objection!
You haven't heard the question. You can't object to a non... You can't object to any question. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. You also can't do that. I could go on for years if I wanted to. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, because it was them. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, alright, very well, sir. My first thought that she was beautiful. A beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really. Excuse me? What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir. But even I'd have little chance with her lover there. The lover. What did he say? What did you say? Or rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable. Good point, Edgeworth. Objection overruled. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who tampering with evidence? The bellboy's a snitch, but it's only because Phoenix Wright is such a good lawyer he drew it out of him. He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof! You fool! I've done it. I've won. No, you haven't. You haven't proved shit all. You should... Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved with May, who may have been involved with the murder. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was. Great options they gave me there. The man who checked in with Miss May. As if he didn't see that coming. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you, Edgeworth? After all, it was you who hid the presence of this other man from the court. Yeah, you should be held in contempt of court, Edgeworth. Tampering with evidence. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Such a lame hit of the gavel. Enough. The court acknowledges this defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Judge is a poet. Court is adjourned. Okay. Nailed it. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Ah, you love it. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, sheds shivers up my spine. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. But I got a great lead in today's trial. That man with Miss May, he's the key. What happened to Miss May after that, anyways? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Arrested her for what? What did she do? She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case was far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. You think he was the one who... Maybe so. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, of course. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. That's good. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Okay. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Thrilling day one of trial. Thrilling. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Alright, that's it for the recording. We'll probably do one more episode in this stream. So stick around, Ethan. Give the video a like. Subscribe, stick around. I'm gonna be playing Phoenix Wright every Saturday. That's my goal. Every Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. Save my progress. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to go to the washroom quickly and I'll be back. Alright. Okay. Got myself a bubbly and we're ready to go. Ready to go to finish up this saga and clear Miss Maya. How do I sound over the music, Ethan? Is it alright? Alright sounding? Or is something too loud? Alright, everything's all good still. Beautiful. Yeah. Time for the final episode. Alright, it's time for episode 3 of... Or no, episode 2, day 3. We are now investigating into April's hidden lover. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not. You stinking lawyer, I hope you die. We really need to get her some anger management classes. That's for sure. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Nothing you want to be asked, huh? You spiky head. Oh boy. Please, you're scaring the security guard? Okay. Back to normal Miss May. Or Miss April. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? How did you get to be so totally whacked? Agreed. Okay, let's see what our options are. So we could just, so if we move, okay, we got lots of places to go. Examine. I don't think we'll have much to examine. Yeah. Okay, let's just talk to her. Talk to her about her attitude first. Let's get her riled up. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about it? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. A wiretap? Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? So criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May? Oh, that's why they arrested her. Yeah. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. Oh, ridiculous. Alright. I guess we'll present... Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Alright. Let's see what she has to say about this. Okay, nothing. Okay. Let's go see if we can find something over here. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to clue. Alright, well, if you tell me that. So, favorite potted plant, I guess I'll water it. That's a little rough. Yeah, just very passive aggressive. Sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Okay, so it gave us nothing. Just like it told us, but that's fine. Oh. Okay, this is just sad. Let's go somewhere else. I had nothing to give her. Let's go see what Mr. Grossberg is up to. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. I found the pink-haired man. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Leave them alone. Pfft. Sure, I've seen this person somewhere. That's probably the mom, Mia and Maya's mom. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Okay, what's Exhibit B? Oh, definitely swap the photos. Why can't I take both? Alright, well, it's fine. Now we can go talk to April. You again? Can you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm here because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, do you? You also have a spiky heart. Oh, it hurts. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. No, you can't do that, Phoenix. Your hair is iconic. Present Mr. Good Looking. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Where did you? This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed at your hotel room that night of the murder. No, that's not right. Haha. Got you now. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me your proof. I don't have proof. Let's talk about the man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him. No? See. Maybe April should become a lawyer. She got me there. Okay, something else. I guess I gotta go back somewhere. Go back to the hotel. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Man, you always got this tea set with him. Always got his tea set. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous, sure. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Okay, man. So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. How about a nice coffee? Please leave that as it is. This is the drawer of terror. This is ridiculous. Potted plant, a vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names. Okay, well, the 2 glasses. Yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window. Of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. To kill. This bellboy. What? People are not gonna come and see a lawyer's office. It's cleaned up. Body's gone. I don't think he's getting much fame out of this. This isn't really that famous of a case, it doesn't seem. Just kidding, sir. Oh. By the look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. No, I want the 2 glasses. Bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. Alright, man, can you just fuck off for a second and just let me do my job? Part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous. Talk of the hotel industry. No, you won't. What? This is giving us nothing. Okay. I'm a little stumped. I guess we can talk. The man with May. Wanted to ask you about the man who's with Miss May. A real lady killer. Good one, bellboy. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are both of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Oh, okay. If you had a photo of that man, I'm sure I could identify him. Okay, well I do, so. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it. No, I don't know how it is. What the fuck? See? Exactly. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that's him? Hey, there's a word that's true to the court system we have in the real world. An affidavit is evidence. This guy's way too excited about this. Alright, write me your affidavit, sir. Well, sure, why not? So there's some truth in this reality. Yeah. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and fucking write it, I agree. Nice. We got bellboy's affidavit. I mean, we could just call him as a witness too, but we don't really need an affidavit. Okay. Go back to Miss May. Could you have a look at this? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who is most definitely this guy. We're gonna play this nice and soft. Miss May, it would be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more inconvenient? All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me? Is that all you have to say? It's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow I think you're not up to it. I should have known. I should have known that April would not be cooperative with my niceness. And you were so close. Damn it! I lost it. fuck am I supposed to do? It's gone. Oh. Sound of water coming from the shower. Money making, I got money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Now I can examine this. Oh. Is there fingerprints? Okay, so I can't, there's nothing here. Go back to Grossberg. Where the heck is that loafer? Hey, hello, sir. Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well, well, you are quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. Brings back memories, it does. You turned her down, you bitch. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, Yeah, give me some information. Your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? Alright, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. Okay. The painting. The other day, I'm sure there was a big pretentious looking painting on that wall. Pretentious looking? Well, you know, the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. He told me it wasn't for sale. Thought it wasn't for sale, you beach. Wasn't the painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? Please speak no more of that accursed painting. So you came to trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night. You see, I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Yeah, you should have just fucking defended her, man. Alright, let me present to you a picture. Borrowed it, man. We'll give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything? Very well, I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me, if you follow. I follow. I got you. I can play. That man is Mr. Red White. What's with these names, man? April May and Red White? He's the president of Blue Corp. Red, white, and blue? Like America? He's the president of Blue Corp. Red, white, Blue Corp. There's something like a detective agency, right? Information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. What is that supposed to mean? Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Okay, sounds like blackmail. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Beautiful. Finally, I got a lead on him. Yeah, peace out, Grossman. We're going to Blue Corp. Hey, the painting! Ah. What's with the surreal decor? True. Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. Your name. What's your name? It's just inquirably asking the title of that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Plendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. I don't even think those are words. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's correct. For me as well. It's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yep, he's a cocky little... examine the painting. No interest in anything but originals. Bona fide original. Worth 5 million for sure. Okay, so keep that in our brains. This is supposed to be a desk. Model on my body. What does its sleek roundature not inspire you? Sure. Of course, Mr. Wright. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? Yep, a little too beauticious for anyone. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's Special Runner-Up, Best Participation, Judge's Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. Okay. Anything else? Window? This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Okay. Let's talk. This man is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she had done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. Yes, Phoenix says what we're all thinking. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. I agree. Tell me about Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? An excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Alright. I hate this guy. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. A Bob Marley fan, I see, huh? Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. He's all about the colors. He's got purple, pink, blue. His name is Red White, and he's named the company Blue Corp. Loves his colors. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Alright, deal. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Yeah. Sure. That painting. There's something that's bothering me. The big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? I have no idea. I forget. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Oh, you little trickster. That's disrespectful. Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. Grody Burger is funny. Oof. He punched me. What? Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? How am I gonna be found guilty? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Brody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes? I mean, it's pretty close. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for pure personal profit. Now go, skedaddle, there's nothing more to discuss. I guess I'll go back to Brody Burger. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Yeah, something's bothering him. Alright, come on. Talk about Mr. White. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, boy. You see, it's just... big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? One you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Yes, and I know what it is. Your love. It's not something I can claim to understand, but you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? Sign it on that. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. Who knew that accusing somebody of being gay would get them to spill everything? Funny. Mr. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. All because of the DL6 incident. As you may have guessed, the name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. Yeah, Grossberg's hair is definitely a wig. That's a toupee for sure. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? I assume that it's the incident where he sold the mom's police. Yep. Red White is... he has his grip on everybody's balls. DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It's 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Hold up. Faye? Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about? Yep. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail? Yeah. Why were you blackmailed over this? It was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know, but one person found out. I told him. You told what? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Alright, I guess we go back to the office. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Can I slide? The records? All the cases in chief ever worked on are filed here. They're all in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Red White. T, U, I know, W, White. Of course. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? All the cases... Okay. Which file should I look at? Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit. Biggest parts here in the end. S. Suicide. U. There's a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Nice! Newspaper clipping. Okay, so it says check marks, so I've got... Let's see what A is it. 8I. Misty Faye. Should I take a look? Yeah, read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men survived. Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... Red White. So me and New Grossberg. Cool. Okay, is that all the evidence I got? I got the newspaper clippings. Don't know where I want to go next. Detention center, maybe? Oh, okay. Maybe we'll go back and talk to Mr. Redway. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Talk about blackmail. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes. Just my eyes, my nose, and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It's okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Shut the fuck up, man. Here you go. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. I mean, he's probably blackmailed. Yep, definitely the nasty accident he's gonna cause to me is him shooting me or killing me in some way. He has nothing to blackmail me yet. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail! Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. You motherfucker. What is that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? Which I should be doing now is going after you. What are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered. All the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Oh, because he's gonna kill me. Instead, please connect me with the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment. Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. The Mia Fey case, I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What, he's gonna try and pin it on us? Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but he could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I'll defend myself, man. I have friends in the local lawyer association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. My friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Can't even get my name right, you bitch. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. I'm gonna defend myself, obviously. Wright! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha! Now I'm afraid we've switched places. Why is she still in the... We have to deal with Edgeworth once again. What? You mean you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? You can speak to the mediums. Cheer me on in court, that's all you need. Cheer for me in court. Yes, like a cheerleader. Us! I'd better go get a uniform and some bonbons. Okay. Wait. It's good to know you're on my side. There isn't anything you can do. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Bellboy and Maya are ready. Ready to cheer me on, ready for the trial to go forward. I'll show them a thing or two. Well, she's got to pay me back for all I did for her. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Oof. That's not true here, in real life. Almost all finishing in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. Always a mistake. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Dun dun dun. Alright. Thanks for watching. Day 2 or day 3. Day 3 of episode 2. And yeah, go check out the next one. Alright. Save my progress. Okay. think that'll be it for me today. I'll be streaming this next Saturday. I also have a schedule on my YouTube in the community channel. I stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and Saturdays. So feel free to check those out. I play a different game each day, mostly. Saturdays is reserved for Phoenix Wright. So feel free to check it out. And thanks for sticking around, Ethan. Appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you next time.